Kuthalam-GCS oil leak ONGC issues. ONGC provided a June 2014 investigation report submitted by the State Public Works Department to the Tamil Nadu government, which stated that there was no remarkable change in water level around ONGC sites in Circazi and Kuthalam-GCS. The agency also shared a status note submitted to the Southern Bench of the National Green Tribunal in January 2017 by the Union Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, stating that ONGC is neither carrying out nor having any plans for exploration of shale gas, shale oil and CBM in the Cauvery Basin. CBM blocks are operated at a depth of 900 to 1,000 feet. All of ONGC's extraction projects happen at a depth of over 2,000 feet. Besides, the state government has not authorized any agency to carry out CBM projects in Tamil Nadu, said Kulbir Singh, Carey Asset Manager. When Toy asked Singh if the agency had established the cause behind the pipeline leak, he said it was under investigation. A small hole was discovered on the underside of their pipe. A report will be ready in 2 months' time, Singh said. Rajendran added that 15 cents of agricultural land had absorbed oil that leaked out of the pipeline. We will adequately compensate the affected landowners, he said. For the time being, production in K35 has been suspended, and the well is shut. Only after we replace the damaged portion of the pipeline will we resume production, Singh said. Officials refuted the possibility of substandard pipelines being used in their projects and also declined to comment on a query which sought to know if they suspected sabotage in the leak. The quality of the pipes we lay are of international standards and all parameters are strictly adhered to. The average lifetime of a pipeline is 15–20 years, after which it requires replacing. The K35 line was only laid in 2008, said Rajendran. However, ONGC has no automated mechanism to detect leaks. In case of a pipeline burst, we will get to know. But minor leaks are hard to detect. In the past, the villagers have duly notified us. It has always been one of our important responsibilities to deal with such problems immediately, Rajendran added. Following their protests, ONGC filed a complaint with the Pandanallur police against the villagers for preventing them from doing their duty. 10 people have been remanded in judicial custody for 15 days following the protests, including Chief Coordinator of the Anti-Methane Project Federation T. Jaiman. A large number of school students staged a protest against ONGC at Kuthalam in Thanjavur district of Tamil Nadu on Monday, alleging that the company has never paid attention to their repeated appeals to close down the oil and gas wells around the village. The villagers have been protesting against ONGC's oil and gas extraction work for the last few weeks, alleging that the process had led to water scarcity in their area. They claimed that earlier they had dug only 20 to 25 feet for pumping water. However, they have to dig more than 150 feet now. A protest staged by the villagers turned violent on June 30. Clash broke out between the police and the agitators. Police later charged the villagers. During the clash, both villagers and police sustained injuries. On Monday, students studying in different schools in the area skipped their classes and took out a rally binding a piece of cloth covering their mouth, symbolically conveying that they were being denied freedom of expression and speech. The students took out the rally around the village raising slogans protesting the alleged police atrocities against the farmers and the general public. They demanded withdrawal of police force which was being deployed there for many days. Elders led the procession, shops and commercial establishments remained closed for the third consecutive day to show their solidarity to the Protestant farming community. A number of black flags found hoisted all around the village opposing ONGC and police. Farmers petitioned the district's collector alleging that the ONGC had not obtained proper permission from Pollution Control Board during the grievance day meet held here on Monday. Villagers said peace talk with the district administration would be possible only after the release arrested people who led the protest on Friday. They have also alleged that the ONGC has executed the exploration project without getting due approval from the Pollution Control Board. During the grievance day meet held at the collectorate here on Monday, they demanded the immediate withdrawal of entire properties owned by ONGC. They said the company should immediately vacate their village. Meanwhile, ONGC workers replaced a pipeline where oil leakage was identified. A large number of police personnel were deployed when the pipeline replacement work was carried out. Kuthalam-Mangalam oil leak damaged 1 acre of land, ONGC says. Chennai, ONGC officials on Wednesday said the 12-hour oil and gas leak in Kuthalam-35 well at Kuthalam-Mangalam in Thanjavur district on June 30 damaged nearly 1 acre of land, around 2,000 liters of crude oil and 18,000 cubic meter of gas leaked out of the well. At a press briefing in Chennai on Wednesday, VP Mahawar, Director, ONGC, said, 2,000 liters of crude oil and 18,000 cubic meters of gas leaked out of the well, adding that they had launched an investigation to ascertain the causes. He also said the landowner had been paid compensation and that ONGC would restore the land. The ongoing protests at Kuthalam-Mangalam began after the villagers noticed the leak on June 30, which also led to a violent clash with the police. According to a statement released by ONGC, Kuthalam-35 is an oil and gas producing well drilled by ONGC in 2008. On July 30, around 8:30 am, a leakage from this pipeline was observed approximately at a distance of 75 meters from the well site. To stop the oil and gas leak from the pipeline, ONGC crew from Kuthalam-GCS installation immediately rushed to the site to close the well. Closing of the well and arresting the leakage could have been done in 15 to 30 minutes time, with very minimal adverse effect on surrounding area, the statement said. However, incited and led by the vested interest groups, local public gathered at the leakage site and obstructed ONGC crew from entering the well site. Several subsequent efforts by the crew to enter the well site along with local revenue authorities also failed due to the blockage. Finally, at 6:30 p.m., ONGC crew reached the well site, closed the well and arrested the leakage with the help of police. The damaged section of their pipeline was replaced on July 3, it said. At the press briefing, ONGC officials said that the company doesn't have methane, shale gas operations in Tamil Nadu. Its operations do not pollute groundwater or agriculture, according to them. Officials said they use 25,000 liters of water a day at an operational well site or the daily water consumed by 250 people. They also said videos were being circulated on social media with false information and visuals of oil well sites in other countries, not Kuthalam-Mangalam.